is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of
Yeah, I'm doing this video walking because I gotta go to DSS, so you know, and I promised somebody, I'm not sure if I got the wrong person's name, forgive me, but I think it was Beavis and Butthead. They asked me to tell another funny story about something that happened in school with me. And I remembered something last night. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning, but I ain't gonna lie, I forgot it already. But what I'm gonna do is tell you a bunch of shit that we used to do in the school, so you get an idea of it. You know what I'm saying? And so I think someone asked me to talk about the town, Selden and shit like that. So talking about the town too, I'll do that as well. So, you know, this ain't like a live stream. This is just a video, but this is me just walking to the bus stop. And I'll start off first with the shit that I said for Beavis and Butthead. In our school in 6th grade, in middle school, me and my boy Matt, he's my mod, and we used to have a name for every other person. Like a girl was Chiquita Banana. We used to have this black dude that we called Jockstrap Johnson. We had a name for everybody. Everybody. Me and him used to cut ass all day. You know, just have fun. And one day we were in class and Matt was there. Matt seen this shit. I don't know if he remembers it, but he's seen it. And I called Jockstrap Johnson, Jockstrap Johnson, right to his face. And what did he do? Punched me right in my face. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming. Well, I seen it coming, but I didn't expect that. And that was where the fight ended. You know what I'm saying? We were young, so it probably didn't even leave a mark. You know, we're only 6th graders, but I wasn't looking for that for that fight. You know, I ain't gonna lie. And that was it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you get. You making fun of people, and you're bullying people, whatever. That's what's gonna happen. Eventually, someone's gonna get you. But I'm gonna put my my mask back on. And try to do it where I don't fog it up. But another thing, when we got to Newfield, everybody who went to Newfield will remember this. And yeah, it's fogging my glasses up, and I'm not around nobody right now. But we used to cut class all the time. There was the guardrails right by the school, and we used to all smoke weed and do pills and do whatever. And the girls would be sitting there with us. The guys, you know, we'd all be getting fucked up. And I seen you, Taylor. You said you remember the guardrail and you were there. That's a fact. You were there. There was a lot of you guys that were regulars that were at the guardrail, you know? And I think I gotta turn it sideways. I think I do. I think the way I film it is it comes out like shit when I do it that way. With my phone case on, I can't see that well. So, you know, I'm gonna try. I don't know if I should try to clean it, but I can't see my face. But whatever. So we used to cut class, and there was this guy, an old white man, and he used to drive like a brown truck. And everybody knows what I'm about to talk about. And that security guard used to follow us in the residential streets to get our names, to get who we are, to get us in trouble for cutting class. So we got one on him. We got smart. We started pulling our shirts over our head when we cut class. He'd be driving right next to us, telling us to take our shirts down. We'd be like, yo, fuck you, suck a dick, you know what I'm saying? You know, so we'd get away with it. That was a way to get away with it. You know, putting your shirt over your head, and everybody remembers that guy that went to Newfield High School. I know that. That went to Newfield High School and cut class. They know about that guy. And I'll tell you something too that happened when I was in elementary school. Me and my boy Matt, you know, the same guy, Matt, my mod. We used to pick on the older kids, you know. Like if we were in first grade, we picked on the second graders. If we were in second grade, we picked on third graders, and whatever, so on. And you know, it was what it was. And this one day, these two guys that we used to pick on got me alone. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say the guy's name. I remember his name like the back. I'll always remember his name. Bobby Ray. That was his name. And, you know, him and his man were chasing after me in Hawkins Path. And in the back, there's like a soccer field or some shit. Basically a field. And I was running away because I was scared because they had big-ass sticks. I didn't know what they were going to do. I was nervous. So I got to the wood line, and I picked up like a medium-sized stick, and I launched it at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking threw the stick right at him, and it hit the stick. It hit his stick, and then it hit his head. You know, and he dropped. And they had to get the ambulance and bring the ambulance onto the property. And he got stitches and all that, and I got suspended. So, you know, that's one story from elementary, middle school, and high school. You know, so if I come up with more stories, because I know you guys like them, and Beavis and Butthead, you guys comment a lot. You know, it's hard to keep up with you guys. So give me time, you know, to respond to you or put thumbs up, because you respond like motherfuckers. But I like that. I like people interacting with my channel, so I have no problem with that. My mods, I got 3 mods now, you know, so I got people to help me. They could probably respond for me and do all that shit, but you know, whatever. And I wound up blocking that guy. I ain't gonna lie. The guy made the video about who he said I was like a dumbass nigga and broke and shit like that. And I was calling him a fucking stupid monkey. And I made a video about it and I showed it on the thumbnail. Me holding fucking hundreds of dollars. You know, not thousands. I ain't front like it was thousands. You know, but holding a few $100s. And that just was what I had on me. That wasn't even my bank account. You know what I mean? There's not a lot in my bank account, but there's something in there, believe me, because I got to pay all my doctor bills, and that's the way I do it, you know, through the bank card. So, and I'm waiting on a stimulus check now. You know, I keep checking. I checked it this morning, and it didn't have nothing. It didn't say anything was in my my card yet. So, yeah, I hope I get it. You know, she said I will get it. So, but I don't believe it until I see it, you know. But, you know, that was that with school. And I'll mention one other thing, too, that went from middle school to high school. The kid now, I'm good friends with. him. I ain't going to say his name, but he knows who he is. His brothers know who I'm talking about, and his brothers are all good people. That family's good people. I was just a fucking stupid idiot. I was friends with him the whole time. He was a big dude. I mean, a big motherfucker. Tall, like 6'2" or something like that. And if he ever swung and started fighting, it'd be over for you. He would drop you, he would knock you out, it'd be over for you. But he used to be, I don't know, I don't want to like say he's scared, but like kind of like scared, like he didn't want to fight. He was too past, he was past that, you know what I mean? Even at a young age, like he didn't want to fight. So I figured to get brownie points, I'd pick on him. you know, and I'd fight him. Every year in school, I'd get suspended twice for fighting his ass. And every time, it wasn't a time that I lost. But I'll admit on tape, if he ever started fighting back, I would have probably lost all the fights. You know what I mean? Like, he just wasn't ready to throw them fists around, you know? And I think all that changed. Well, we older, so he probably don't even think about fighting, but if he had to, I bet he would. But his brothers were good people. His brothers are crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they're all good people, though. So that's another story, you know? But that's it, you know? That was the video I was going to make. That was for Beavis and Butthead. I promised him I'd make it. I think it was Beavis and Butthead. And I told the guy that I would talk about the neighborhood. One thing I will bring up about the neighborhood in Selden, it was by the 7-Eleven. We got a strip mall behind it. And next to the strip mall where the laundromat is a wooded area. Now I think it's still wooded. I think it's still a wooded area. Not a house there, but there was supposed to be a house there, you know, and it was all wooded. And we used to hang out there all the time. That was before cell phones and all that shit. I mean, we had beepers, but it was before all that shit, you know? So we wouldn't call each other. We would just show up at that wooded area, and that's it. And hang out with whoever was there and get high and do whatever, drink with whoever was there. Because there was always someone there. Damn. A gum fucking... I don't know if I brought... Yeah, I did. It's in my book bag, though. I brought more gum. So, excuse me while I open my book bag. Hold on. I'm going to open my book bag to get a piece of gum. Because I got a dry-ass mouth from doing this talking. You know? Alright. You know, we're back to filming. And that was like the spot. You know, anybody from my neighborhood, Selden, they knew about that spot. They knew about that spot. You'd go there and you'd hang out, everybody. Sometimes there'd be 30 of us over there. You know, even in front of the stores. Like, they would get pissed off sometimes and call the cops. There'd be like 30, 40 of us hanging out, you know. We had a little crew and we all stuck together, you know. Oh. The gum is getting stuck to my teeth, so I was trying to push it away. I hope I didn't miss the bus, because I just seen a bus pass. But when I checked the schedules, I had like a lot of time, so. And there's kids hanging out in front of Buttercup. I don't know if they're gonna want to be on video or not. You know, if they want to, I'll put them on. You know, to liven it up. But oh yeah, I blocked that guy after I made that movie about him. And after I messaged him that, yo, you stupid, because I flashed a whole bunch of money on my thumbnail that was current, and not only that, I got money in my bank account, and not only that, I'm waiting on a stimulus check, and I'm probably getting victims fund help, you know what I mean? Like the help from them financially and home and all that. And not only that, whatever the fucking DSS people give me, I'll have that on top of it. But I don't count any of that. You know what I mean? I count the money, my money. And I told them I have plenty of it. I just said I was broke. I always say I'm broke. Right now, I'm broke. I say I'm broke because I don't want no girls that are money hungry all of a sudden starting to talk to me because of that reason. Or because I get like certain drugs and shit. You know, I get pills that save my life and that make me live more comfortable. And I get people up my ass for them all the time. You know? It is what it is. But I'll never be dead broke. But, you know, I'll say I always am. You know what I mean? I always say I'm dead broke. But, yeah, so I wrote all that. I wrote how he's stupid, now he's a stupid monkey. He only had 53 followers, and I have now I have 135, which is great. And I told him, yo, I have more than 2 times as many followers as you, and I'm not even a big channel. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you a scrub. You know, and I was trying to find out if he was trying to fight, you know what I mean? Like, if he was from around the area and trying to fight over this, over my YouTube channel, which is stupid, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. I probably would put it on him. But if he was just talking shit because in his eyes I'm famous, because a couple people said that, and I'm not even close. Until I get millions and millions of followers, I'm not even fucking close. I'm like a 0.1. I'm not even 1 yet. I'm a 0.1 of 1. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, if he wants to be a shit talker, that's fine. I would have let him be a shit talker. But after I made that movie about him, and after I said that crazy shit to him, I was like, fuck it. I blocked him. I blocked him from the fucking channel. So he ain't gonna be allowed on the channel no more unless he makes another email and another YouTube and then starts jumping on. And then, you know, I might leave him back on. I might leave him on. My issue is you can talk shit about me as much as you want. I don't care. But it's gotta be the truth. You gotta tell the truth. You know, oh, you a loser, all you did was get in trouble. I'll let that go through because I got in trouble, and that kind of makes you a loser when you get in trouble. So I'll let shit like that go through. Or, you a pussy, that guy, I don't know, Larry, fucked you up in 7th grade. If it really did happen, I'll let it go through. You know what I mean? If Larry fucked me up, he fucked me up. Let me let it go through. I'm not gonna hide nothing from the people. So if anybody knows me and they say something true, I'm gonna let it go. But I got my mods now. I wrote who they were: Kenny, Matt, and Brad. Hopefully they monitor my messages and take care of the ones that are real fucked up and get rid of those messages or flag them or whatever. But I learned there was a ton of more messages I have to approve a lot of the messages. And I have to, I think, go to YouTube on the desktop version. You know what I mean? There's a button on the phone to make it desktop. And then it has a picture of like all like letters. And that would bring me to the camera shit. And then from there, I could see the spam and see the messages that are up for review. And I needed that. I figured it out and I found out about it again, like a while ago. But I re-found out about it yesterday. And I freed up pretty much all the messages. So now all you guys' messages are up. If they're not up when you write your messages, let me know if you can on my Facebook or on my phone. It's 631-449-2150, and I'll check that spot and I'll unfreeze it. You know what I mean? But But I'm at the bus stop, and pretty much, so I'm gonna shut off the phone. I'm gonna stop taping. I did that for some people. I talked about the neighborhood. I talked about school. So I hope you guys were satisfied, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I promised you, and I kept my word. If you asked me to make a video about something, I would. And hey, so far I have been doing that. So keep it coming, and I'll keep doing it, because more people will watch it then. I hope you have a good time and stay safe. And I'm gonna put the mask back on after I, press stop, and I'll hit you up. I might make another movie later when I go home. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe.